Hi, I'm Miss Preston, and welcome to your information session on community college admissions. I'm going to go through a short presentation that will hopefully answer any of the standard questions that you have about community college admissions and the process of being admitted to community colleges. I'll go through some basics, and if you need more specific information, your senior meeting or other meetings with your school counselor should help to answer those questions. You can always give us a call or send us an email as well. So let's get started. So why should students think about the potential of attending community colleges? What is the benefit of going to a community college? Community colleges tend to be more affordable than a traditional four-year college. One of the major benefits of starting your education post-high school at a community college is definitely the money. Typical year at the University of Maine, for instance, can cost you somewhere around $23,000. A year of education at York County Community College would be about $3,000. And if you're looking at a residential option, the tuition at, say, Southern Maine Community College would be somewhere around $12,000 to $13,000. So you're saving about $10,000 a year residentially to go to a community college rather than a four-year college to start with. So one of the major benefits is definitely money. There are multiple program offerings at community colleges in the state of Maine, anything from medical careers, many of which people don't understand are two-year associate's degree programs, and anything from technical education to a general education in English or psychology or general studies. There are a lot of different kinds of programs that you can look at the community college level. There are both certificate and associate's degree programs available. Certificate programs do not require students to take all of the math, science, English, and social studies kinds of courses that would be required for you to get a degree, but are giving you the courses that you would need to be able to obtain a skill in order to be able to implement that skill in the workforce. So there are certificate programs in manufacturing, but there are also certificates programs in business entrepreneurship. So I have had students where we've had a conversation about the entrepreneurship program who are already starting their own businesses from programs that they've done in the technical center that they're prepared to go out into the workforce for, but at some point want to own their own business or already do. So some really cool options available to students from the certificate and the associate's degree standpoint. One of the other benefits to obtaining a degree through the community colleges is that it doesn't take as long. A community college or associate's degree program is typically only 2 years. Oftentimes we call them two-year colleges because that's the extent of the amount of time that most programs require you to be there to complete an associate's degree. So you can come out 2 years from high school with a degree and a career instead of 4 years. You can also transfer credits. If you go to a state community college, you do well, you take typically a liberal arts program, but oftentimes there are articulation agreements that allow you to major in, say, behavioral health as an associate's degree at YCCC and transfer that into a social work major at the University of Southern Maine. But you can also major or take courses that are core academics that are going to be required regardless of where you attend for your bachelor's degree, and those credits can transfer right into that program. So you could take a liberal studies program at YCCC and transfer all of those credits into the University of Maine and then be able to complete your bachelor's degree through the four-year university. There are both residential and commuter options available for community colleges. York County Community College is very popular for our students here at Sanford High School because it's so close to home and most students are commuting back and forth. YCCC does not have a residential option for their students. but the Southern Maine Community College, Central Maine Community Colleges, and several others are residential, allowing students to have a full campus-based college experience while saving money and only attending that school for 2 years. So one of the other benefits is the Advantage U program. The Advantage U program is a program between the University of Maine system and the Maine State Community College system, which allows students to transfer their credits from one campus of a community college to a campus of the University of Maine system, excuse me. And you can learn more information from the link on this slide. It's a great opportunity for students to save money in those first couple of years, but not lose any ground on their ability to get a degree from a bachelor's degree in 4 years. In Maine, York County Community College, Southern Maine Community College are the most popular options for students from Sanford High School because they are the closest, but there are many, many more with different degree programs. There are programs in Northern Maine that focus more on things like auto mechanics. They have a diesel mechanic program that isn't available in other places. But in Kennebec Valley, there are programs that are like occupational therapy assistants that are not available in other campuses. So definitely take a look at the entire Maine Community College system and see the kinds of programs that are offered. I think many people are surprised to see the amount of things that you can do, the amount of careers that you can gain with a 2-year degree. The application process for community college is rather simple. I have the links for both YCCC and SMCC on this slide. Ultimately, you're going to go to the school's specific website. You're going to find their application link, and you're going to complete the application on the website. For the most part, community college applications in the Maine community college system take about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. Pretty basic information that you're going to be able to answer about yourself with relative ease. So the process itself is not significantly long or arduous. So there are 4 simple steps to completing the community college application. You're going to complete that application on the school's website. You're going to select your college and deadline in Naviance. You can see the video on choosing your colleges and deadlines on our website as well. You are going to complete that process. You're going to complete a transcript request form. The transcript request form is a bright pink form this year that has the information that you would put on there for the school that you're going to apply to. In order for us to submit your applications, your transcripts, your academic record to any college, you have to give us permission to do that. We can't just send out your academic information for no reason or just because we feel like it. You have to give us permission to do that. So the transcript request form allows us to submit your academic record to the colleges that you need to, that you're applying to. So that transcript request form has to come to us before we can send anything to the colleges. So you would complete your application, you would make sure that school is in Naviance because we actually send some stuff through that system. And then you would complete the transcript request form and hand that into our office. Finally, after you've completed the application, or even before, you're going to complete the FAFSA. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid and is how all students get any kind of financial aid to attend any university. If you want to receive federal financial aid, the FAFSA has to be completed. The FAFSA opens on October 1st of every school year, and you can find out more information on completing this application for federal student aid on our financial aid link. When should you have your senior meeting if you're thinking about community college? Seniors who are thinking that 2-year college is absolutely the option for them and are not planning to also apply to 4-year universities are in a place where application deadlines are not as soon as they are for some other students. So we ask that students who are thinking solely of applying to community colleges that you schedule your senior meeting starting in November. We will be able to get the entirety of the process done in an appropriate timeline for you to be accepted and get the best possible financial aid. So senior meetings for students applying to community colleges are going to start in November. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your school counselor and let us know. If you are in a place where you're not sure exactly what you want to do, I encourage you to look at all of the videos that we have posted, have an idea of what those options are, and come into your meeting with your school counselor with questions. And we can definitely have conversations that will help to move us forward in this process of planning for your future after high school. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye.